สวัสดีครับ May I wish all of you a very healthy and successful New Year 2024. I believe that we have had a quite hectic year 2023. So many happenings, so many sad news about the loss of the sense of humanity, a lot of atrocities committed by one human being against another. The notion of intolerance, the notion of revenge and punishment, the human sacrifices have been made in order to reach a certain objective. It's like inflicting wounds upon wounds with the false hope that such would lead to a peaceful settlement and peaceful coexistence. Hopefully that in the year 2024, we all think more about humanity, of having the need to live together. And to be able to do so, we must be able to have a dialogue. We should be able to talk to one another. Peace cannot be settled by a barrel of guns, bullets, artillery or bombs, or atrocities of all kinds. Somehow, each one of us has to take a step back, especially the leaders of the world need to and must come to their senses by coming together and have a dialogue, have a discussion to end atrocities and to start renewing peace and peacemaking. As to the individual, each one of us, may I be allowed to have one advice? More or less from, I think, Buddhist point of view. I'm not talking about the religious side of it, but just an aspect of the Buddhist thinking and teaching, in the sense that every person is being affected and penetrated from the environment, from the outside, through the eyes, the nose, the ears, the tongue, and through the skin or the touch of the body. So we are daily, constantly, every second being affected by the happenings from the outside, from the environment into us, through all of these five senses. And the brains or the heart or the mind react accordingly. And most of the time, the response or the reaction would be quite negative. Or if it were to be positive, it would not be long-lasting. And there comes the sense of dissatisfaction. We are constantly in the state of dissatisfaction. Things are not permanent, things are not the way that it should be for a longer period of time. So what we should do? May I take this opportunity in greeting you for the new year, for each one of us, on a daily basis, to give 5 to 10 minutes to ourselves, to remain a bit quiet, have a self-introspection, a self-reflection a bit, about the surrounding, about the happenings, about the events, or even about the conversation, pronouncement of the sayings of the family members and so on. And to accept them in calmness, without remorse, without anger, or even sometimes without revengeful thinking or even hatred. Could we keep all of this in flow through the sounds, through the smells, and so on, at the edge of our body? Don't let them come inside. And at the same time, we each speak to ourselves about self-control, about forgiveness, about the patience to have a dialogue, a patience to have a conversation, in order to reach a source of a consensus or mutual acceptance, so that we can live in harmony together as fellow human beings with all the potentials, but at the same time with all the shortcomings and so on. But that mutual acceptance of the potential and the follies are very important. And that acceptance can come when we have the time to take stock of ourselves, rethink, repositioning in a forgiving and understanding manner. And in that sense, I would like to wish all of you, again, a very healthy and a very successful and peaceful New Year 2024. Thank you very much. สวัสดีครับ